Imagine you're holding, like, the historical resume of the ultimate, perfectly disciplined government employee. You're scanning through it and you see things like calendar management, astronomical observation, filing municipal reports on time. It's all very, very structured, very bureaucratic.
Right. It's the definition of a rigid life. I mean, looking at a profile like that, you expect to read about performance reviews and, maybe an early pension. You definitely don't expect to see a history of mystical battles.
No, exactly. But then you flip that resume over, and on the back, scribbled in some kind of glowing invisible ink, it says, "By the way, I'm also a supernatural hybrid who commands an invisible army of demonic spirits."
Yeah, and who can transmute living matter with his mind.
Right. So, welcome to today's deep dive. We are taking a custom-tailored look at excerpts from the Celestial Sorcerer, Legends of Abe no Seimei, specifically Volume 2, The Supernatural Legend. Now, if you remember our previous look at Seimei, we focused entirely on his role as this brilliant historical scientist and government official in 10th century Japan.
But the mission for today's deep dive is entirely different. We were looking at the genetic reveal.
Yes, the genetic reveal, because the sources show he wasn't just a really smart human.
No, not at all. And this is the crucial pivot for anyone studying this figure. Because when you examine the historical records, you find the bureaucrat. But when you look at the cultural memory and mythology, you find something else entirely.
Right, the folklore.
Exactly. This shift from history to folklore is what truly cemented his legendary status.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't get remembered for a millennium just because you were exceptionally good at tracking the lunar calendar.
No, you definitely don't. You get remembered because the culture eventually decides you are, fundamentally not of this world.
Precisely.
Okay, let's unpack this, because the story of how he supposedly acquired these powers is completely wild. Usually you read these ancient myths, and it's a story of a guy finding a magic staff in a cave or studying under a waterfall for 20 years.
Right, the typical hero's journey stuff.
Yeah, exactly.